Hey everyone, welcome back to another great beer review. Today we're diving into a stout that embodies the rugged spirit of northern Minnesota, George Hunter Stout. But before we do, and you end up liking this video, be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons. I greatly appreciate it. Now, George Hunter Stout is crafted by the Castle Danger Brewery, located in Two Harbors, Minnesota. The brewery has built a solid reputation for creating bold, flavorful beers, and George Hunter Stout is one of their flagship offerings. The name George Hunter isn't just a random choice, it has historical significance. George Hunter was the great-great-grandfather of the brewery's founder, Clayton McFarland. Hunter was an Irish immigrant who started his own brewery in northern Minnesota back in the 1900s. Although Prohibition put an end to his brewing career, his legacy lives on through this stout, which is brewed in his honor. Now, Castle Danger Brewery has gone the extra mile to create a beer that not only pays homage to its namesake, but also embodies the rich brewing tradition that have been passed down through the generations. Now let's pour this beauty into the glass and see what it looks like. Oh yeah, very deep, dark. As you can see, the stout pours a deep, dark brown, almost black, with creamy tan head that lingers nicely. The head retention is solid and leaves behind a lovely lacing as it slowly dissipates. Now, by just looking at it, you can tell this is going to be a rich and hearty stout. The color alone is inviting, promising a depth of flavors that's characteristic of a well-crafted stout. The aroma, immediately captivating. You're hit with a strong note of roasted malts, coffee, and dark chocolate. Smells real good. Also, there's subtle hints of caramel sweetness that balances roasted bitterness. Now the moment we've all been waiting for. Cheers. Very good. On the first sip here, this stout does not disappoint. The first thing you notice is that the rich roasted malt character, which dominates the palate, it's like a perfect blend of dark chocolate and freshly roasted coffee. Real good. Now as you continue to sip, more flavors come through. There's a delightful caramel and toffee sweetness that rounds out the malt profile, giving it a slight creamy mouthfeel. The bitterness from the hops is present, but definitely not overpowering. It's just enough to keep the beer from being too sweet, providing a clean, dry finish that leaves you wanting another sip. It does. Now, one thing I really appreciate about the George Hunter Stout is its balance. Despite being a robust stout with an 8% ABV, it's incredibly well balanced. The alcohol is noticeable, but it's not overpowering, and the flavor are complex yet harmonious. This is the kind of beer you can sip and savor, letting each flavor reveal itself slowly. George Hunter Stout has a medium to full body with a smooth and velvety texture. It's not too heavy, but it definitely has a substantial presence on the palate. The carbonation is on the lower side, which is typical for a stout, and it complements the creamy texture beautifully. If you like stouts, you're probably going to love this. There is a bit of a bite because it is at 8%. Now, if you're looking for something a little more adventurous, you could try pairing this with cheeses or chocolate brownies, chocolate cakes, vanilla ice cream. It is really good. And the chocolate would go good with the chocolates and vanillas. So what is the final verdict of this stout? I'm a person that likes stouts. I do like stouts. So this is going to be about an 8 for me. This is a very strong stout. So just keep that in mind. It's 8%, which it has a bite, but it's very good. Now, this stout is truly honors the legacy of its namesake. It's bold, robust, and full of character, just like George Hunter himself. Whether you're a stout lover or someone who's just starting to explore in dark beers, this is the one you'll want to try. If you've had the chance to try George Hunter Stout, I'd love to hear what your thoughts are in the comments. And if you haven't yet, I highly recommend picking up a can and giving it a try. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. Thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you next time. I'd give it a try. It's a big thumbs up for me. Peace.